Hey, what's up, y'all? And well, week 18 of the 2024-2025 NFL season is in the books. And that is the end of the regular season. So now it's playoff time. But anyway, so I guess we'll start with the two Saturday games. We had the Browns and the Ravens, and of course the Ravens won. They curb stomped the Browns, 35-10. I mean, this was the result that was to be expected. I mean, Cleveland is just a mess. I mean, they tried to go with another quarterback. Their fourth quarterback that they've tried this year. They did start Bailey Zappi, and same result. Lamar Jackson did his thing, 200-something yards and 2 touchdowns, and what about 60 rushing yards? Derrick Henry went over 100 yards. So anyways, I guess the Browns finish out 3-15. The Ravens, they finished 12-5. Anyway, let's see. And the Ravens also clinched the NFC North. I guess next we'll do Bengals and Steelers. Bengals won 19-17. Of course, they came out with the first drive. Joe Burrow, touchdown pass to Jamar Chase, and then after that, just a bunch of field goals. And somehow the Steelers managed to bullshit their way to 10 wins. So the Bengals did what they had to do to get into the playoffs, but was it enough? Anyway, now we'll go to the Sunday games. Yes, the Panthers and the Falcons. And yes, we lost to the Panthers. I talked enough about this game yesterday, but 44-38 in overtime. Panthers are going to finish 5 and 12, while the Falcons finish 8-9. So another losing record, but I mean, one more win than last year. Yay! See, Bengals finish 9-8. And Steelers finished 10-7. Let's see next. How about Texans and Titans. Texans won 23-14, and of course the Tennessee trolled Houston by wearing their Houston Oilers uniforms. But of course the Texans won because they're just the better team. I mean, even without C.J. Stroud and most of their starters out. anyway, who's the quarterback for the Texans? Yeah, I forgot who it was that they started, um, but anyway, but they won though. So anyway, and Damian Pierce had a good game. He had like 170 something yards. He had a 92-yard touchdown run, 9 yards per carry. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, so next we'll do well, actually, C.J. Stroud did play a little bit in the first half. Anyway, okay, let's move on. All right, so Houston's going to finish 9-8. The Titans, what are they like? 3-14 or 4-13, something like that. Anyway, let's see next. Yeah, of course the Texans had already clinched the AFC South. Anyway, so next we got Saints and Buccaneers. I mean, Saints, you tried real hard. You gave a good game. I mean, you played better than I thought. I mean, the Saints actually led through the first 3 quarters. It was like 19-13 Saints going into the fourth quarter, and they blew it at the end. But Mike Evans gets his 11th 1,000-yard season, which ties Jerry Rice for most 1,000-yard seasons in a career. Anyway, next, how about let's see. So the Saints are gonna finish with like 5 wins, with like 5-12, and the Bucks are gonna finish 10-7. Next, how about Bills and Patriots? Yes, and the Patriots beat the Bills 23-16. So the Patriots beat the Bills backups. Yes, that's cool. Yeah, the Patriots played Joe Milton. Of course, my Tennessee fans will remember Joe Milton, but he actually led the Patriots to victory. So anyway, so next, how about Jaguars and Colts? Colts won 26-23 in overtime. Matt Gay had the game-winning field goal in overtime. Yep. So Gay was straight on that kick. But anyway, I guess Joe Flacco started this game because Anthony Richardson was out with injury, which turned out to be a good thing for Indy. Because I think if not for that, they would have lost. So the Colts finished at like 8-9, right? Or 7 and 8 and 8-9, I think. Yeah, somehow they got to 8 wins. Anyway, let's see next. How about Commanders and Cowboys? Commanders win 23-19. Oh, Marcus Mariota started for Washington. Of course, my Falcons fans will remember Marcus Mariota. Yep, Shittiota. And the Cowboys finding another quarterback. They did start Trey Lance. Do y'all remember Trey Lance? Yeah, barely. But he was from North Dakota State, but he ended up being a first-round draft pick somehow. And then, of course, tore his ACL while at the 49ers. And, we haven't heard from him since. So, but anyway, next up, how about Giants and Eagles? Eagles won 20-13. This game was only close because the starters were out. So, no Jalen Hurts, no Saquon. Yeah, not Roquan, Saquon. Kenny Pickett didn't even start either. So you're down to the third string. Who is Tanner McKee? Yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, next, how about Bears, Packers. The Bears actually won 24-22. Congratulations, Bears. You beat the Packers second string. Malik Willis was playing for the Packers. Let's see. So the Commanders hold on to their 6th seed. They finish at 11-7 or 11-6, I think. And I think they got the tiebreaker over the Packers because of winning percentage in conference games. Meanwhile, what Dallas finished 6-11. Yeah, they were terrible this year. Giants, and when the Patriots won, they gave up the first round pick. So they'll finish at 4-13. Bills went 13-4. Was it 4, or was it 14-3? Something like that. Giants are going to finish 3-14, and the Eagles going into the playoffs at 14-3. Let's see, the Bears will finish with 6 wins. That's 6-11. Well, the Packers will go 11-6 and get the 7 seed. Now we're getting into the 425 games. Let's start out with Seahawks and Rams. This was a good game here. The Seahawks won 30-25, but Jimmy Garoppolo and the Rams backups played good. They played hard. And Geno Smith had a career high 4 touchdowns with only 1 interception, and he was playing hurt too. Playing on a sprained ankle, but he said, he said, I'm fine. So then he goes out there and playing hurt, but he leads a game-winning touchdown drive, finding Noah Fant for the winning touchdown. And then he went into the tent, came out of the tent, and just went back on the field so he could take the knee at the end. Yeah, but that's respect to Gino. Yeah, he did not write back. So now both teams will finish 10-7, but the Rams get the tiebreaker because of the strength of victory. Even though they have the same record, I mean they're 1-1 against each other, same division record, same conference record. So it came down to the strength of victory tiebreaker. Anyway, let's see. Lastly, nextly, we've got Dolphins and Jets. Of course, the Jets won 32-20. So the Bengals will not make the that's another piece of the puzzle that the Bengals needed. Anyway, Jets win 32-20. Dolphins were without to not make any excuses for Miami. That's the whole reason why I took New York. But anyway, Aaron Rodgers threw his 500th touchdown. Yep, he got to throw one last touchdown to Davante Adams. So now, of course, the question is, has Aaron Rodgers played his last game? Will he retire? Will he come back next year? If he does come back, will he be playing for the Jets? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, so next, how about Chiefs, Broncos? Yeah, now the Broncos absolutely obliterated the Chiefs' second string, 38-0. Of course, no Mahomes, no Kelsey. All right, so Dolphins finish at 8-9. Jets finish at 5-12. Anyway, so the Chiefs will finish at 15-2. Yeah, they really didn't care about this game because they had the home field advantage already clinched. But yeah, Bo Nix had a great game. He had like 4 touchdown passes. So anyway, so that means the Bengals are eliminated. Broncos will get the 7th seed. Broncos finish at their regular season at 10-7. Anyway, so next, Chargers, Raiders. Yep, Chargers won 34-20. Brock Bowers, of course, the leader in receptions for a rookie in NFL history. Malik Neighbors actually took the record away from Bowers earlier with his 109th catch, but Brock took it back with his 110th catch. I think he finished with like 100. He finishes with like 111 catches actually, or 112, something like that. Anyway, he also had his 5th touchdown catch of the year, which is hard to believe that he's only had 5 touchdown catches, even though he's put up all these yards. and then Ladd McConkey set franchise records for the Chargers with most yards by a rookie ever in franchise history. Anyway, next, how about 49ers. Yeah, let's see. So let's see. Final records of the Chargers are what, like 10-7, or the 11-6. Anyway, something like that. And the Raiders finished at 3-14, or did they have 4 wins? Can't remember. Anyway, forget it. Niners, Cardinals. Cardinals won 47-24. Of course, the Niners were without Brock Purdy, out with injury, so they started Joshua Dobbs. Of course, Tennessee fans will remember Joshua Dobbs, but, well, I mean, Georgia fans remember him too, but anyway, so I mean, it was close going into the fourth quarter. It was like 26-24 Cardinals, and the Cardinals just scored 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. So they'll finish at 8 wins, 8-9. While the Niners will finish at 6-11. And then the Sunday night game, you had the Vikings and the Lions. Now, this game did not live up to the hype. 31-9 Lions. So they get the number 1 seed. Of course, both of these teams are fighting for the number 1 seed. So Detroit gets the 1, and Minnesota gets the 5. This was the first time in NFL history that 2 14-win teams have played each other. So anyway, Jahmyr Gibbs had 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 receiving. Okay, so that's going to be it. So now it's on to the playoffs for 14 teams, while the other 18 are on the couch. So, but anyway, that is going to be it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.